Hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going. Please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. I ain't get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne.
What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy WhosManz. You already know what time it is, but before we get into this, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you never miss an upload. We got a Falcons gameplay. I remember somebody commented, I have to go back and look. Somebody commented and said, play with the Falcons, so I'm gonna play with the Falcons. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was very rusty when I started playing this. I've been playing Call of Duty a lot, which means I have not been playing Madden a lot. But hey, man, as long as I make these reads correctly, we're good. In this gameplay, we're using that Ryan Day style offense still. I have kind of like a rule: if my quarterback is athletic enough to run it, I'm gonna run it. And we got Mariota and Ritter, so we're gonna run that. But offensively, man, we got some stuff to stop. I mean, even though the Rams in real life are struggling a bit, in the game they still good. Stafford and Cooper Kupp are good. AR-12 still pretty good. I guess he's not AR-12 anymore, but we getting after the quarterback. I still gotta lab up some blitzes. I have yet to do that yet. As you see, I've seen this cover zero blitz. But it's because he's 3rd and 19, so I just don't want to give him enough time to throw something off. And you see right there, we almost get the interception. But it's 4th and 19. We force my opponent to punt the ball, and he just kind of shanks this one. It wasn't a great punt. So we get the ball at the 50, at the 49 actually. So we're starting off on offense. I want to run the ball, but I'm salty because I tried to. You're gonna see here. I tried to audible out to stick. Why stick? Because he's coming out in this heavy blitz, but I couldn't. I should honestly just handed the ball off to Cordero Patterson, but I couldn't. So anyway, my opponent comes out here in a single high look. So I'm gonna run my cover 3 beater, and just in case, we got some options on the outside. He runs the cover 3, throw it to Kyle Pitts, and you see right there. Jalen Ramsey is dangerous, so I remember after that play, I had to make a mental note to not really go to his side too much, so I had to really pay attention to what side of the ball he was on and make sure I did not do anything stupid. And right here, you see Mariota, man, he a little older, but he still got the wheels on him. Got about an 80-some speed. We're coming out here, one of my favorite trips plays, drive. I just kind of threw that one away just because I didn't want a chance throwing an interception right there. And right here, we're running up the middle. I still need to figure out some red zone offense on the Ryan Day. This is honestly more like the spread, and I have an idea what I want to run in the red zone. It's just I don't know. Like I said, man, I was rusty. All right, I've been playing Madden. I've been playing Call of Duty, so your boy's a bit rusty with the play calling, even though I have a play calling sheet right next to me. Yeah, I make play calling sheets just because it makes it easier for me when I want to pick my plays. Now we're gonna be doing a lot of cover match 3 just because he's coming out in these heavier sets. 13, 12 personnel, but here he decides to come out in a empty backfield. So right there, great route by Cooper Kupp, and that's what I'm saying, man. We're gonna have our hands full with Cooper Kupp. I run the same thing, but make some adjustments on the back end, and I decide to try to take away Cooper Kupp, and he gets up the middle with Stafford. I'll take that all day. I mean, if he gets 7 off that, he gets 7 off of it. Once again, I want to take away the run, and I put my thing to aggressive to stay after the quarterback because I'm not afraid of Matt Stafford. So we do that, get that set up. I knew he was going to come out in this super heavy blitz, so I ran that. Only got 3 yards. That's fine by me because then I'll make the proper adjustment later, and you're going to see here The nice thing about Cordero Patterson is that I can put him on the actual flat routes there. And this is what's nice. KB actually asked me what is nice about which Y stick I prefer, either at a slot or flex. And right there, I'll show you, or you'll see, Kyle Pitts gets a little deeper, which gives you more room for the running back. And right there, we throw the dime. I seen that he had a linebacker on Bird, and Bird is way too fast. Even if that was man, he was going to get open, and if that was zone, he was going to get open. So I just do that one simply based off the matchup, and we get the touchdown right here. Higbee just little man's me, man. Right play call, I just didn't get down in the box quick enough to take that threat away. But right here, he's in that really nice Ravens formation. There's only 3 plays out of it. A read option, that play action, and then the run up the middle like that. But hey, it is what it is. Right here, we're gonna be running a cover 4, but I wanted Evans to get outside quicker than that. He just didn't. We're gonna try to run a nice little cover 3 blitz here. He has a lot of people in there. Nice pickup by the running back, but we get enough people back there. The Falcons don't have a good defensive line aside from Grady Jarrett. They just have athletes. Anderson, one of their linebackers, I have him at the Sam. He has 92 speed, which is insane. And he's like 250 something, I think. And then their defensive ends, they have a few guys at defensive end that have, I think 88 speed or something like that. So, and that's just, where they're at, normally in the depth chart. So it's just like, I got all this speed. I'm not too worried about him getting out there. Right there, that pump fake froze me, man. He did a good job. That's a good throw right there. 3rd and 2. I switched to cover 2 just because it's 3rd and 2. I don't want him to beat me underneath. You see right here, we try to take it away, and boom, Richie Grant picks that one off. And I just ran way too close to the lineman. I could have probably taken that one back to the house, but couldn't. Once again, we run our Y stick, and you see it's nice that the slot gets so deep into the, with the hitch, since he's on the line of scrimmage. The only thing that sucks is when I try to run slants, if I run it here, you'll see that they don't get that slot receiver that's running the slant on the backside just doesn't get a free release, and it kind of gums up that whole thing right there. So anyway, we're running Y stick now out of this, and I had B so open it flustered me. I just did not read this play the correct way. I may end up going back over that later, but that's such a good play, and I was surprised because it's Jalen Ramsey, so I was like, there's no way Edwards is beating Ramsey right there. Right here, he's coming out in a different look. I see single high. It's just he has that guy backed off of Pitts. I was actually looking to the flood side, but I noticed that it looked like man, so I went right back to Kyle Pitts and picked up the first down there. I'm trying to get out of bounds, save as much time as possible right here. I don't know what he was doing right there. If I would have thrown that properly, I could have gotten way more yards out of that, but just a bad throw by Mariota. I can't expect too much. He's not the greatest quarterback. I mean, he's better than some of the quarterbacks that I've probably been using. Right there, bruh. They tried to make me throw an interception. They really tried. I had my man wide open since he was running a zone, and that kind of messed it up for me. And right here, I should have went to my bread and butter since he kept running cover 3 or cover 1, and I had Kyle Pitts coming across the middle. I just leave the pocket. That's why you can't just prematurely leave the pocket like that. If I would have just made my reads and just not been rusty, I could have easily picked up that first down. Instead, I punted the ball. He picks up a nice gain right there, and the only thing I don't want is to give up a touchdown. Right here, he thinks he has me beat deep, but we do swat that one down. We have good defensive backs. It's just the linebackers and the D-line is not that great, so I'm not too concerned about getting beat deep. Once again, we run this cover 3 buzz, which is really nice at taking away them corner routes. I love cover 3 match when trying to take away the sidelines. Do a good job, but he beats me underneath. I was not expecting that. Good play by him right there. You know, I just don't want to give up a big play. And right here, 1st and 10, he's got 8 seconds left. Once again, I don't want to get beat deep. He gets the ball off to Allen Robinson, and he gets out of bounds. He has 4 seconds left. I was kind of confused. Maybe he couldn't make the field goal. I back off. He throws it to Cooper Kupp, and I just don't know if he was able to call the timeout. Honestly, I thought he had enough time to call the timeout, but so far, I mean, some of these reads are good. It's just I'm also kind of rusty, so this game was good to knock the rust off. I'm gonna, watch this again and, improve on the spots that I was just very rusty. Watching this back, it's like, my goodness, man. Just bad play calling, bad reads, and we do a good job right there. Fearless. You see that though was a perfect dime across the middle to Kyle Pitts, who's actually doing a pretty good job right now. We're going to run this again just because I feel like you can lull them to sleep enough to where they forget. And my opponent just did not. He must have just been really afraid of Cordero Patterson. So we run that there. Once again, he comes out in a single high look. He's been pressing, but, Bird is just too much right there. Pass the ball off. Honestly, I had Bird and Kyle Pitts. I knew if he was in man, I should have probably went back to Pitts on that double route. I just like that a little bit better. Pitts is a better receiver in that sense. Right here, we hand the ball off to Cordero Patterson, which I've been hitting him on the outside. So, that usually you hit him outside enough, the inside will free up. And right here, we are almost 5 yards away from the red zone. I just want to take as much time as possible. We get Cordero Patterson the ball. I want to get him involved. He is a playmaker. He does a good job in space. And yeah, so we're going to run this play again because he just seemed to only either want to play cover 1 or zone. And this is a good cover 1 or zone beater. Right here, he plays a man. I believe that was a cover 4 drop, but I put him in a sticky situation with his user since he blitzed everyone. And, we just take the open one. Pick up the first down there. Right here, stupid. Just should have seen that I have the mismatch on the left side. Even though Ramsey's there, I ran the ball. I probably honestly could have picked up the first down or more, but I don't. 2nd and 8. I decided to run the ball because he has nobody on the second level. But once again, I have the numbers on the outside, and I just don't take it. And right here, I have him open. I thought I pass-led it to the corner, because if I pass-led that to the corner, I believe, the corner of the end zone, I believe I would have got a touchdown, but that is also Jalen Ramsey. I should have hit Cordero Patterson underneath and just taken that instead, but we get intercepted. He gets the ball. He starts running, so I'm thinking, okay, well, this is where the momentum kind of shifts in my opponent's favor. So once again, we come out in this cover 3 buzz match. I sit down, and he goes over top. And Hayward, man, Casey Hayward Jr. is doing a great job. We juke that man out, juke him out, get a key block right there, and we are off to the races for the touchdown. And that's going to make my opponent rage quit right there. But first game back in a minute since I was playing Call of Duty. And speaking of Call of Duty, I do have another channel where I'm going to upload stuff like that. I'm going to do a series where I go from bot to not. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this gameplay. Let me know in the comments below what team y'all want me to use next. Preferably a team I haven't used in this series so far. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace. And remember, GITG.